everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, we're the Xoxo twins and we'd love if you would subscribe before you leave if you like this video. Today we're going to be talking about our July favorites. Okay, first up is a fashion accessory favorite. These are the Madewell medium hoops, I think is what they're called. Yeah. And we had seen these in the store and debated on getting them because we have the most sensitive skin when it comes to jewelry. Yeah. Like I've talked about this before, but I'm allergic to nickel like really, really badly. So if I wear fake jewelry for even an hour, I'll break out in a rash. And I haven't worn earrings in years. Yeah, because consistently, it's been years for me too. Yeah. Like I'll put an earring in and then within minutes my ear will blow up and get red. And so we were just like, oh, these are so gorgeous. We love like this style. It's so classic and pretty, but we just wrote them off because we were like, we can't wear them. And then we saw Mariah Leonard post that she bought all 3 sizes of the hoops from Madewell. And I was like, oh, those are so cute. And then looked on their website and it said that the posts are sterling silver and then they're hollow, so they're not very heavy. Yeah. So then we were like, we didn't even know that. We were in the store and we didn't feel them. No, like we didn't. Weight. And so then we were like, oh, maybe we could give them a shot if it's like pure like sterling on the post. And then as you can see, we use the sensitive skin backs instead of the ones that comes with it. It's like a little silicone rubber. So it's, yeah, the silicone one, so it doesn't irritate. So really the only thing that could irritate would be like this tiny bit of whatever that is. And then the weight. But they're really not that heavy. But so we got them and we both have worn them for maybe like a couple hours at a time and they don't really irritate my ears. I will say I'm shocked. I put hydrocortisone on after I wear them just to make sure. But I can wear them for a good like 2-3 hours and be fine. Mine's already wearing down a bit. I've worn them so much. Oh wow, yeah. That's okay, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. But they're just so pretty. They're very classic. I feel like they would look good on everyone. They're like the perfect size too. They are the perfect size. And it is hard, like if you were to find gold earrings like this, it would be so expensive. Madewell has really good jewelry that I don't think it's made from crap metal. Yeah. You know, it's like still good jewelry. It's just on the more inexpensive end. Okay, next up is a bronzer. We have quite a few Laura Mercier products because they've been sending us PR, which is so sweet. And this is the Laura Mercier Matte Bronzing Powder in Soleil 1. Soleil, I think. Yeah, Soleil, yeah. In 1, so the lightest shade. And this is a beautiful bronzer. When I looked at it, I was like, oh, that looks so light. But when it goes on your skin, it really looks like very neutral. It's not too warm, it's not too cool. It's a perfect tone for our skin because we are pretty light, even in the summer. This will be great in the winter though because it is a lighter bronzer and it smells like summer. It smells like suntan lotion. Oh yeah. So I think it's a very like summery product. I just love how it looks on the skin. I was really impressed because I'm very picky with bronzers. I have a lot, but I throw them out or like donate them if I'm not using them. And this one I've been reaching for a ton, so I really, really love it. Okay, another Laura Mercier product is their Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in the shade 2, which I think is also the light shade. I believe 1 is for fair skin. And this is like the most stunning powder. I believe I talked about it in our Get Ready With Me. Yeah, I talked about this before too. I think in the Get Ready With Me, the Summer Glowy Skin, we use these products. But you can even see that I used it a lot because it used to be like a bump and now it's pretty flat. But this is for setting the face if you like more of a glowy, dewy look, which we do because we have dry skin. Obviously in the summer, I would say it's more combination skin. Yeah, yours is more oily than mine, but mine's dry for sure. But in the summer, I do get oily in my T-zone. But I still like to look glowy and healthy and not flat. I hate when my skin looks dry because then I feel like your fine lines are more pronounced and things like that. So this is my ideal setting powder for under the eyes because it does just like give the under eyes a bit of a glow so you don't look so dry because that is the driest area on my face. Me too. So I always use this to set my under eyes and I definitely see like a sheen there and it also creates like such a smooth canvas. Like it makes it look very poreless, which it doesn't even claim to do, I don't think, but to me that's what it looks like. And it's so sheer, it's so finely milled as most baked formulas are, I feel. I just love this. If you're in the need for like a sheer, if you're not a powder person, like you don't like to set your face but you just want some sort of glow, this would be perfect for you. It's so pretty. Next up is a product that I've definitely talked about. I think I wore one of these in the summer Get Ready With Us and I've definitely probably put them in a weekly favorites. But these are the Lancome L'Absolu Lacquers, and I love them. They are like a glossy stain, so they go on looking like a gloss, and they're very sheer with one application, and then you build it up and you can get it to like a pretty opaque, almost like looks like a lip gloss, but then it wears like a stain. Like it'll wear off really evenly and then it'll leave a stain on your lips. And I love the formula. I don't have anything like it, so I didn't feel guilty spending like a little more than I normally do on them. And the two shades I have, which I recommend both of them, I think they're the prettiest shades in the whole collection, are 315, which is this like beautiful coral shade, and then 515, which is like a pure orange, and they're so
it's
stunning.
like a red orange.
Yeah, I guess it's like, but it's more orange than red for sure, because there is another one that's a red orange. I think it's 315. Wait, yeah, 515 and 315. So the one that's the red orange is 314, which I really like that one too. But these are just so stunning. Even the component is like beautiful. Like look at the top. It's just so pretty. Highly recommend. Okay, a brush favorite for the month is the Luxie Tapered Highlighter Brush. I have one 522. And if you watched our Summer Get Ready With Me, I talked briefly about this brush, and then I didn't even realize that Carly had this brush, and I've been using it for years, which is so funny. But this came in a BoxyCharm, and immediately when I saw it, I was so excited to use it because, as you can see, it's a tapered highlighter, but it's also very fluffy and big. Like, I feel like the Real Technique setting brush, which we also like for highlighter, is smaller, and it's more like condensed here, whereas this is fluffier. Yeah, mine's even fluffier because I've had it for so long. Yeah, so I feel like it just dispenses the perfect amount of product. It doesn't dispense too much, and it blends it out as you're putting it on. It truly is the best highlighter brush I've ever used. I know, if you like that diffused look, which we do, like we don't like it to look like a stripe of highlighter. Yeah, and Luxie brushes are really good quality for the price. They're all synthetic, which is also great. So if you're in the need for a new highlighting brush, this one. And apparently they come in different colors. Yeah. Mine's like periwinkle and gold. Well, that was like an Ipsy one, right? Oh, maybe. Or I do think. I think that one was like an Ipsy one, and then, they're usually pink like this. Okay, next up is my favorite brow pencil at the moment. It's the CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. I have the shade Soft Brown. This is so cheap. I think it's like $7, and it's definitely on the creamier side. Usually I like more waxy formulas, and this isn't like so creamy. It's somewhere in between waxy and creamy. So it goes on so easy, and it gives you like a decent amount of color, but it doesn't wear off. Like it lasts all day, and it just looks so nice in your brows. Like I can't get over it. I was shocked by this product. It has such an ultra fine tip, like it says, so you can really like mimic the look of hairs with it. I'm just really impressed. I think it's one of the better drugstore. I mean, it's one of the best. Like, yeah. I still really love the L'Oreal brow pencil. What is that called? The Brow Precise. Yeah, which is like very similar to this, and I think it's more expensive. So if you're trying to save some money, this one is definitely the way to go. Okay, next is another brush favorite. This is the Laura Mercier bronzer brush. And I honestly didn't think I was gonna like this like when we first got it in PR, because it's very dense. Like I can touch the top and it doesn't really do anything. And I like more of a diffused bronzer look. So I was just worried it would pack on way too much color. But then I read the reviews before I even used it, and people were like, this gives the most sheer natural bronzer look. I love this brush. Holy grail bronzer brush. I was like, oh, that's the kind of look I'm going for. And then when I used it, I totally got what they were saying, and I don't know how it's possible, because you would think like it picks up too much product because how dense it is, but when you put it on the face, it just blends out the bronzer flawlessly. Like I barely have to blend and my bronzer looks perfect, which is not true of like any other bronzer brush that I've used. Like it's just, and I like to go like in circles really quickly, and it just looks so beautiful and natural. And I always use bronzers that you can build up, like the Bare Minerals Invisible Bronzer is my favorite, and that one's very sheer and you build it up. And so I feel like with using a sheer bronzer and then this brush that you just apply like layers of sheer bronzer, it just makes it look so natural, diffused, healthy, glowy. I love this brush so much. I feel like I will never not use it. Like that's how much I love it. And I know it's really expensive, but I will repurchase it like when this one is just falling apart eventually, obviously, because I just think it's that good. And I've never seen a bronzer brush like this, which is another reason I feel like they just nailed it with this. Okay, last up is a body care favorite, which we never really have these, so this is special. This is the La Roche-Posay, I think that's how you say it, Lipicar Lotion, Daily Repair Moisturizing Lotion. It says lipid replenishing all day hydration. I am so impressed with this. My skin has been so dry and I don't know why, but I was using so many different lotions. Like, we've gotten sent quite a few and we've really liked them, but I just needed something a little more hydrating, and I was looking at Ulta and this had really good reviews, and it was a little bit pricier, but still not crazy expensive.
They're still considered a drugstore brand.
Yeah, they're like a French drugstore brand. And they have one also called the AP Balm, which is supposed to be for like really dry skin that I'm going to try in the winter time. And this one, it says, is normal to dry skin for your body and your face, which I really think you could put it on your face because it's very lightweight and it has no fragrance at all. So those are things that mean a lot to me. Like, I do not want fragrance, even though it always smells so nice to have a fragrant body lotion. You guys know we like fragrant body butters, but overall, we just prefer no fragrance in our, like, I'd rather wear
because then you just know there's so much alcohol that's drying you out and it's counterproductive.
Yeah, and this says it uses their prebiotic thermal water, which has been used in their products like forever, and it like cures sensitive skin conditions and really like replenishes the moisture in your skin. And I just totally agree. Like, I don't know what's in here, but it really has repaired my skin, and I think for the price, like, I'm about halfway through.
Yeah, you've used a lot.
But I've had it for a little bit, and I'll just keep repurchasing it. Even though it's a little more expensive, I think it's so good. If you have sensitive skin or like eczema, yeah, if you have any skin issues, I think this would be amazing for you because there's nothing in it that I can see that would really irritate you, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching our July favorites. Let us know what products you've been loving this month. Okay, I guess I can take some photos.
So we definitely need to do